Hey there, welcome to day 92 of my year solo board gaming, considered by many a bit ill-advised and stupid. My name is Foggy, and we are playing, we are in the middle of the Cult of Cult of the New Week. I think I fudged that horribly, but it's a Cult of the New Week. Basically, we're playing games that were released 2019 or later. I sort of had to fudge it a little bit to 2019 because this one I thought actually came out in 2021. It's actually been out for a couple years. This is a roll and write game where basically you are a band attempting to travel around either Europe or the United States, and you do it as all bands do by rolling numbers to see what order you want to put the city in, and then figuring out your longest tour possible. So the way that this game starts, we'll do it the same way that we did the other one. We'll reveal 4 cities. We'll actually go ahead and roll the dice first. 23 and 32. So those are nice low numbers. Let's see. First up, we've got Bulgaria. Now, when you're doing the first 4, you always reveal the cities and you always go with the cities. Not sure what happened over there. So 23 will go in here, and then you'll circle it as well. And then we don't roll yet. Now we have to put 32 somewhere. 32 is going to go in Serbia, right next to it. That's actually not too bad. We'll be able to make a connection there, but also we might be able to get some mid-20s down here. Although, as you saw in the last game, we could very well just never roll another 2 or 3 in the entire game. 46 and 64. 46 is going to go in, what is that, Slovenia? Okay. Also not bad. That's kind of close to 32. It'd be great if 64 ended up like somewhere up here. 64, Sweden. I'll take that. All right. Now the 4 countries, whatever 4 countries you end up having at the beginning, those go all off to the side. Also make sure that you do circle each one of these 4 cities. Countries, I mean, not cities. And then we start the game. We're going to roll the dice first. And then deal 3 cards. 5 and 50. So we have Denmark, Portugal, and Turkey. And as with the U.S. map, this is divvied up Europe into northern. That's the top 3 regions here. Southern, top 3 regions. The bottom 3 regions down here. We've got west, central, and east. And every country is part of 2 different regions. So Denmark, for example, is part of Central North, whereas Turkey is part of East Southern. For right now, though, we've got Turkey, Portugal, and Denmark as our starting spots. And I kind of like the idea of doing 50 in Denmark in this area. Maybe not in Denmark, though, because that seems kind of high up. I think I kind of wanted in Czechoslovakia, because that'll give me some different options for wending my way up through here. I think I kind of want to keep my low numbers over here, my high numbers over here, and try to make that work best. So we're going to go 50. We are going to use, I think, the northern one, but we're going to go to Czech Republic instead of Denmark. And then for the 5, we're going to want the 5 somewhere over here. I don't think we want the 5 down here, except that we kind of have to put the 5 up here because that 50 used the north and we don't have any other north. So I think I am going to go... I think I am going to go 5 Turkey. And then what we might do is we might come down here and come back here and then hit the 23. We'll see. We'll see what our plans early on tend to get completely messed up. And then we'll just say screw Europe. Or screw Russia, I mean. We got Albania, Czech Republic, and Slovakia. Slovakia, I think, I've already filled Slovakia. So we get 24 and 42. So 24, I kind of want to put here so that I can go do this like thing down here where I start with Turkey, pick up Bulgaria, and then that means the 24 has to be up here in Romania. I can do that. I can put it here. I just won't get the bonus for that. Just deciding whether or not I want to make it. Yeah, we'll go 24 here. We don't get the bonus for that. That's using the east. So now the other one has to be in central, and that's going to be 42. But fortunately, we got a lot of good options for that. I think if we do want to keep this available, though, for coming through, and this maybe for coming through on the 32, I think we have to go Bosnia-Herzegovina. Bosnia-Herzegovina. I said that horribly. Yeah, I think we want to go here. Which unfortunately does not give us a bonus, but I think that is going to be, that's going to keep it tight in there. Now we got west. We've got Iceland. We've got Italy. We've got Russia. Sorry for the middle finger. 80 and 8. So 8, I kind of want to have down here. I want to have that be part of this lower area so that we can come back, maybe. And I think just for safety, we're going to go Greece. Because what I can do is I can always say, skip these 3. We'll just come back and hit Albania and then come back up this way. That might be the safer way to go. That uses up my south. So now we've got north and west for the 80. The 80 I just kind of want out of the way. I want it to be over here. We're gonna go ahead and use that in Iceland, and that'll probably be the latter end of the tour. We'll keep the 90s over on this side. Let's see, we've got Ukraine, France, Luxembourg. We're going to get 94 and 49. So I definitely think that 94 for France works. Does that still allow me to do something with 49 though? Because here's my dilemma. The west and north means that I'm pretty much using this and this, but I can't really use Slovakia. I can't really use, although Slovakia north or south, it would be nice if that were a little bit clearer. I think we're gonna go Germany 49 because I think that's the best I can do with what I've got. We are gonna go 94 France though. And circle that, and then that'll be part of our tour as well. We have to get from 80 down to here, but you know how well that goes. Romania, Norway, Bosnia-Herzegovina. 25 and 52. So now 25. I kind of want this to be Moldova. I can't make it Romania. But I think if I make it Moldova, that means I can sort of work my way around this way to pick up a few extra countries before coming down this way to get to the third 42. So we're going to go Moldova. And that'll use my east. We now have northern and central for the 52. And so we're going to come in 49, 50. And I think if we want to pick up anything else in this area before we hit that 64, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. This one I kind of have to have be 47, 48 to make that connection work. So good luck on that, or a star. So I think 52 is going to kind of have to be like right here, and maybe that will allow us to pick up some additional countries as well. There's a part of me that wants to make this 52, so that if I do pick up 25 and get some additional countries, I have a way to get back down to 32. So I'm going to go Poland. I think Poland is my next best bet. I'll pick up any extra country, any circle for that, but... And then no matter what, I've still got this as a connection. Like that connection is now solid. Croatia, Moldova, Switzerland. Got 05 and 50. All right, so we've got our first case where we're just going to have to sort of burn a number, and that's the 05. The 50, on the other hand, that's going to be tricky. That's going to be really tricky now. That is also not good. Because now if I do 50 here, I have no way to sort of close this back up. I could go here, but then that's going to drive this 46 to 49 connection really far. So I think both the 05 and the... I think I'm going to go 05 in Portugal. And then if necessary, I'll draw that as the connection. That'll use my south. Now I need east and central. And I think we're going to go 50 in Russia and just burn the city. And that was using the east card. Really could use some good numbers here. Greece, which we've already filled in. Finland, which we have not. Hungary and central, which we have not filled in. And we've got 8 and 80. So now this is good because I can go Albania for the 08. That'll still continue my path to get to 23. Because we can repeat a number. We can go from number to number, and that's fine. That is completely fine. That's using either south or east. So that still leaves me a pretty good selection to go with. 80, I think I want to have that. I think 80, I kind of want to have that be Norway. Because I can repeat the 80, but I think the only way I can make that work with the cards that I have is to go with Norway. Which is unfortunate, because if I felt like I wanted to risk it and get Finland, I could go 80, 80, 80 and have one more circle on my tour, but I don't think that that is going to work. And I'd rather go for the long tour than the necessarily circled country. So Belarus, Montenegro, North Macedonia. We get 13 and 31. So looking at this, yeah, Hungary is going to get the 31 because now this is going to help me continue to get this loop solidified. So we're 31 Hungary. That's using the south card. And then the other card has to be using one of these east cards. And I can put 13. It'd be great if I could put it here under Montenegro. It'd be great if I could use North Macedonia, but the only way that I can fill in Hungary this way with the 31 is to go ahead and use the southern one to fill in that 31. So do I take the 13 here, get that? Yeah, and it has to be here anyway. So this is crazy. I'm filling in North Macedonia, but it's not using that card. That hurts. That hurts a lot. I almost feel like I want to burn the 31. Except I need to make sure that I finish this connection. Otherwise, this whole thing is pointless. So 13 is going to go in North Macedonia. And I don't get the circle for that because I'm not technically using that card to fill that in. That blows. But this does give me this connection out here. So I've got that nice little snake going. All right, so west, we've got UK, Belgium, Denmark. Germany. I keep reading DEs, Germany. Deutschland. And we get 15 and 51. So 51. Can't make Slovakia 51, unfortunately. Who would have thought this 52 in Poland would be causing me so much difficulty? And the 15 is kind of frustrating too. I can't really put the 15 anywhere. I could put it in Montenegro, but then it doesn't really do me any good. It doesn't help lengthen this path any. I think I'm going to go... I can't even bury them over here on this side. I have to bury them on this side. Well, so this is going to go this way, right? And maybe this will pick up some stuff over here, but this is kind of lost now. Denmark is lost. So we're going to put 51 here, but we can't really pick it up at all. We're going to go ahead and put 15 down here in Spain, and that'll just not be part of our path. I hate this. I don't like burning cities this early. We've still got a long way to go. All right, Lithuania, Spain, Poland. And we got 23 and 32. All right, so So 32 to this here to here, that's going to work fine. Except I don't have a way to fill in Montenegro with it. I have to use Central to fill in this with a 32. Which means I am losing this number here unless I roll another 32 and can fill it in there. So I'm going to put 32 in here, which blows. But hopefully maybe I'll be able to lengthen that path somehow. And then the 23, likewise, I don't really have a place to put it. And I can go north on this one. And then just maybe put it up here in Belarus. Right now, to close this, I have to go Ukraine to Slovakia. I'm going to go ahead and use Finland for it. I'm just going to trap it up in Finland. Actually, no, I'm going to trap it up in Estonia. I'm going to trap it up in Estonia because I think I might be able to, if I get something between 64 and 80, I'll want that to go there. If I get something between 52 and 64, I'll want that to go in Lithuania. And eventually I'd like to close these off. If I can get these additional countries, great. But I'm not counting on it. We're running out of options. Netherlands, Latvia, Estonia. That was a cocked dice. 09 and 90. Okay, so where does 09 go? 09 has no place in here, so that's a city that's going to get burned. 90, on the other hand, I can put that someplace useful. I don't necessarily want to put it in the Netherlands because so I can go 80 to 90 and 90 to 94. Might as well. I mean, I'm already this whole game is already starting to look a little lost here. So that was the west. Then the other two are going to be the north. So the 09 is going to have to go in the north. And I think my best resource for bearing this number is I still have to connect here. I still have this as a connection. I think I'm going to go. Can't do Slovakia. I can't do any of these. It has to be in the northern region. I think I'm going to say goodbye to Belarus. Nope, Latvia. I am going to say goodbye to Latvia, which means I actually technically circle it. But it won't do me any good. That won't be part of my route. Really need to get that 20 finished off there. We are out of cards. I'm going to point out that nowhere in these two games have I rolled doubles. The first time I tried this game, I tested it out before I did a stream of it. I got 5 sets of doubles. I apparently used up all my doubles when I was testing out the game. And now it's just no doubles for me. No doubles for Foggy. Nope. Doubles are nice because you can pretty much put a star in instead of a number. Which means you got a nice little wild card there, which can help. South, Turkey. Okay. Turkey, Austria, and Ireland. Let's see what the numbers are going to be. 89 and 98. So those are pretty high numbers. Those are going to go over here somewhere. I think 89, I think it has to be United Kingdom. I'd love it to be Ireland. It's one off from Ireland. But unfortunately, that's not going to work. So we're going to go 89 here. 98, I think it's got to be Luxembourg. And unfortunately, I can do Luxembourg. I've got South here. Could I have it be CH? I could. I still have to connect here. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and do 98 here. Now I used Central and West. Had all 3 regions covered. I just couldn't put any of them in the same region. That's something to keep track of, is like which cards are you using to do what numbers. I think I've done a pretty good job of that. We've got Belarus, Slovakia, and Italy. Got 59 and 95. So 59 and 95. So 59, I think I have to have that be... I'm going to take a risk here. I'm going to put 59 as Belarus because that will be part of my path if I can make it, and it'll be a circle. 95, unfortunately, I'm kind of screwed on. Um, I'm going to go Italy, actually. I'm going to use the South for Italy. And I actually get that card, don't I? Because I did 59 for Belarus, 95 for Italy. That's going to allow me to do this. And that's actually good. That remains part of a path. All right, that was good. That was much better than I thought it was going to be. Looking at my connections, though, I mean, this is not looking good. I've still got to connect UA and SK to, like, I've got to draw this connection. Otherwise, I go 34, like 23, 34, 31, 32. Not the end of the world. Montenegro, I have to have that be a 32. Like, there's no other choice for that. I still need 46 to connect to 49. I have to do that through AT here. So that's got to be in the 40s. I could have it be something else, but it's not looking good there either. So this is basically, I've got part of a tour down here, I've got part of a tour up here, and then I've got part of a tour down here, and I still need to connect these. I need to get a 91 or 92 and get the cards that go with it. So right now we've got Hungary, we've got Lithuania, we've got Czech Republic, none of which I think are actually available to be filled in. Lithuania is. I'm sorry, Lithuania is. So 50 and 05. Not helpful. 50, if I wanted to, I could just go ahead and say that is now cut off. I could go ahead and do Slovakia and just go ahead and take my lumps and do that as the route. I could also go Austria and just say, you know what, we're not going to hit that 59 up there. I think that's actually my best bet. I need to make, because I'm running out of cities, I need to actually make sure that these cities get closed off. So I am going to use one of the two central cards for Austria. That's going to be the 50. Which is a bummer. And then 05, I just need to bury 05. I just need to get rid of it. It's not going to make a difference in my final game. I kind of feel like Montenegro would be my best bet there, except I can't fill in Montenegro. I don't have a card that covers it. I could go Ireland, I could go Finland, I could go Lithuania, I could go Ukraine. The question is, what do I feel like is the most likely scenario? Am I going to lose Ukraine and Slovakia? I still need two cards to fill this in. Or do I hold out hope that I can fill in one of these? I think I have to just accept my loss here. I have to accept my loss. Ukraine's going to get the 05 using the northern card. Just horrible. Got Latvia, Denmark, Romania. 27-72. All right, so you suck. 72 is going to be Finland. I don't even need to look at that. That's going to be 72 because that allows me to pick that up. 27. Had I waited, had I put 05 maybe over there, I could now go 27 here and maybe pick it up on the last one. Unfortunately, that's not going to work. I can put 27 down in Montenegro because I've got both a north and east card to cover Finland. I can use the east card to cover that and just bury that 27. All right. 3 more cards. We've got Spain, Iceland, Luxembourg. We're now at the point where pretty much most of the cards are going to be filled in. I really need a 9. That's not a 9. That's a 61. So 61. I'm going to go ahead and get Lithuania. Oh, these are all west. I can do a thingy. I can just do a star. There we go. They're all west. I can do a star anywhere in the west, and I'm choosing to go here because in that way I can work this down. That continues that as part of it. That's if I do Luxembourg, that's part of the path. That's part of the path if it's Luxembourg. Do I do it? I still need to get a star on the next one. And I need to get a star or a 9, and it's such a crapshoot. It is such a crapshoot. Belgium Does not connect directly to Lux. Oh, no, it does. It does connect to Luxembourg. So if I don't connect this, then to try to get 2 points extra and 1 extra point, I'll have sacrificed a 5-point chain down here. So I think I hate doing this. I hate doing this. This is I'm gonna go star Belgium. One country off. But I can't risk it. That at least now is a closed loop. That's now shut down. Moldova, Greece, Albania. And did I do... Yeah, just the star was the only thing to fill in. 67, 76. Neither of which are really that good to use. I don't have a space to put either of them. And it has to be south and east somewhere. But we've only got... Like, literally I have one spot left in the south. That's over here. Slovakia I have as well. I have one spot left in the east. I can't go 67 there. I can't go 76 there. It's not going to work with the 64. It's not going to stop the 64, but I would have liked to have kept that open just a little bit longer. But we are at the point now where it's pretty much just whatever you need to fill in, you have to fill in. So I'm going to go ahead and it doesn't really matter. I'm going to put 76 in here using the south. And then I guess I have to put the 67 in here, which blows. That's it there. So now I'm down to Slovakia and Ireland. I think those are my last two cities, which means I don't draw. I just simply roll and hope for the best. 34 and 42, 43. Neither of which really help me out any. So it doesn't really matter what I put in here. We'll do 43 and 34 in here. And that's it. That is all the dice rolling. Let's now work on what is the longest path. We start in Turkey. Draw a line here. We can pick up Albania to Greece because we can do the same number in a row. Up to Northern Macedonia, over to Bulgaria. We lose our little possibility loop there. So we'll go up to Romania. We can pick up Hungary, though. Down to Serbia. Over to Croatia. Up to Bosnia-Herzegovina. Over to Slovenia. Or, yeah, that's Slovenia, I think. Austria, Czech Republic, Poland, and now unfortunately we have to ignore this area over here and go all the way up to Sweden, take a brief tour over to Finland, Norway, Ireland, down to the United Kingdom, over to the Netherlands, pick up Belgium, pick up France, Italy, and then up to Switzerland. And that is the tour. So how many countries and how many cities did we get? Or how many countries and how many stars? So let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 24 countries. How many circles? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 circles, not bad. We got a total score of 33, and that is on tour. I have no idea how 33 relates to anything. I really don't. Like, they give you no rankings in this whatsoever, which is a little frustrating. It's like, did I do well? Did I not do well? I don't know if I did okay. I also don't know how many actual spots there are on each of these boards. There are 41 U.S. state cards, 39 Europe country cards. I think that's all of them. So I'm guessing it's 39 countries, which means the maximum is going to be 39. You actually hit everybody once. And then you can have up to 38 circled. You can't get anything circled on your last one because you are filling in, you are not drawing any cards for it, so that it prevents you from getting the circle. So there's a maximum score of 77 for this, and I got 33. I'll count that as good. I would have liked to have gotten a little bit more. I think I did about as best as I could. I had some bad breaks here over the course of the game. But nonetheless, I still think I did pretty well. And that is on tour, Europe. Do all the YouTube things, and I'll see you tomorrow.